So again, I don't have it all figured out. Being open to love has been one of the deepest wounds that I've been working on healing. And I, even to just recently, I realized like, I do not have the best relationship with receiving love from someone else. Could be because of the way I was raised, could be because of my childhood. It starts out early. You know, my mom left me in Cuba for a good reason, but it starts out early. I don't know who I was when I was 3 years old or 2 years old or 1 year old and I lost my mother. I don't know. I don't know what that child was experiencing. Does it make sense? So we could go really deep and we'll figure that out together in this season. But for me to experience a real romantic relationship where I can meet a loving partner is going to require me to change the limiting beliefs that I have that society is also conditioning us to have, which is that XYC, all women, XYC, Las Vegas, XYC, this is what I'll find. And realize that if I truly love myself, if I truly treat myself with the love that I deserve for myself first, that naturally I will attract someone out there, regardless of where you live, someone out there who's also doing that work, who will match that frequency and meet me there in that timeline. So I believe that it starts with me consciously practicing self-love. You know, when I get to the point where I meet a partner that I could do life with, I need to continue to be a conscious man. And consciousness, it's an interesting context to go over because consciousness requires, again, being purpose-driven, conscious of your purpose, conscious of your body, conscious of your partner's feelings, conscious of the responsibilities that you have. And I find that drugs, alcohol, pornography, distractions, video games, social media, all of it is taking you out of consciousness. All of it is numbing you. All of it is distracting you. So I believe where I have grown the most is in consciousness. And I believe that to continue to attract and experience the life that I want to experience, consciousness is the one thing that I will continue to elevate.
No, I was just moving it in case it accidentally gets in here.
Are my lips juicy? 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Am I still in frame here? 3, 2. 3, 2. Yeah. 3, 6, 5, 2, 6, 5. Yeah, all right. Let's have some fun. It's all fun stuff, man. Gotta have fun while we're working. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 3, 2. 3, 2, 1. Stop winging it with your health. Weak men create hard times create strong man. It's during those hard times that you become stronger. And then things get a little bit better and then you're able to, like, ideally just catch your breath. Don't step off the gas pedal though. Slam that shit. Yeah. Slam the gas pedal. So you're slamming the G-Wagon gas pedal. You slam it. You can do a lot more, bro. Yeah, I'm excited, man. That's good. That was amazing, man. That's good. Good news.
I'm excited. Okay.
Well, so you want to start with Brandy?
Oh yeah, are you ready, Brandy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Brandy, you're going to take a what?
You want water?
Sure.
So you can get some context, Harry. She's not the most natural on camera. We're like talking about her origin story, all that stuff.
Thank you.
But I told her that you were really good at getting people to open up. That you wanted. I told her like what I saw as one of your strengths is that you're a really good storyteller. You know how to get people to tell their
when your
story.
wife
'Cause
is back,
you also
like,
got me to open up and build that.
Where am I
comfort with
from?
you.
My name is Brandy Jones. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, born and raised.
Let's be honest. We talked about it already. What I recommend, right? Just start from there.
Yeah. So before Smoke by Night, who was I? Just a young girl growing up in Vegas. I had, not the most ideal upbringing. I went from job to job in retail industry, got into working in game. Don't make me laugh.
This is good, babe. We want authenticity.
Okay.
It's vulnerable for her to talk about these things because she hasn't.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Okay, so before Smoke by Night, who was I? Just a young girl growing up in Vegas. I guess growing up, what taught me was my ideologies that I stuck to. So I went from job to job and friendship group to friendship group, and landed myself into dancing at 22, and that gave me a lifestyle that I really wanted, but it didn't give me the identity that I wanted. So with Smoke by Night, I've definitely been able to come more into my identity that I've been wanting, with alignment with the ideology, I'd say. So the first time I realized I had entrepreneurial assets or this mindset in me, it was when I was in 10th grade. So I went to a magnet school. I used to bus myself like an hour away just to go to school with the white kids. So when I was in high school, I had like no money. So I would take from the stores and like scrounge up money, like buy candy bars and like steal candy bars, and I would go sell them at school for like $5 a candy bar.
That's so crazy. I did the same thing. I actually got caught because I used to steal the bags of Jolly Ranchers, and I got caught stealing it because I would steal them and then go to school and sell them.
You got 100% profit.
Yeah,
100% profit.
That's so crazy that we have the same. We have so many similarities, me and her. That's so crazy. I appreciate that we're doing this. This is so nice. I didn't even know that.
That's dope. Look at that.
That's dope. That is dope.
Okay.
What a wife.
What a wife. What a life.
What a wife. What a life.
What made you?
So Smoke by Night started 4 years ago now. Can't believe it's already been 4 years. That's so crazy. So before Smoke by Night, I was an investor in some gentlemen's clubs. Me and my business partners buy old strip clubs, and we revamp them and turn them into like Vegas-like strip clubs, even though they might be in really small towns. So we were buying our first strip club in Vegas, and I always liked the vibe of hookah. I wasn't a hookah smoker at all, but I just liked going to those lounges here in Vegas and enjoying, the club-like setting, but in a more intimate feel. So that kind of got me thinking, like, I should bring hookah to the club that we're buying in Vegas. And I got my LLC so that we could separate the liabilities between the clubs that I'm invested in, and then like the liability that hookah could bring. And yeah, it's hatched into its own business.
I'm in love with a stripper.
Yeah, he was like, I gotta stop coming to strip clubs, so I'm not gonna marry a stripper.
Yeah.
He married the
that?
business owner in the strip club.
Yeah, because I went through a period, dude. I was in the stripper like every other day.
Just blowing off steam.
Yeah, so what it was is like, so I would go to Paymons, and we would wrap up at Paymons around like 10, 11. I'd be like, oh, let's just go smoke hookah at the strip club. Then we was in the strip club afterwards. And, I didn't have an issue spending some money at the strip club to blow off steam, to have like some feminine energy around me, right? A lot of times I will go there, I think I'm one of those guys that strippers know me. I'm one of those guys who I don't want strippers around me. Like, I would tell them no. Yeah, interesting. I'm very selective.
So why go to the strip club if you don't want to strip?
It was like a bonding experience for me and my boy. We would like smoke hookah, hang out. Yeah, you just like, instead of like hanging out with your boy at a lounge or a home, right? It's just the ambiance. And you see women around dancing and so forth. And I did have a few strippers that I would allow, but I was very selective because they're working, and I just don't come to me. Like, if a stripper comes to me, I'm like, get away from me. Like, I like to initiate. So when I see a stripper that I like, I call her over. but they're working, so their job is to walk up to you and they try to talk to you, right? And I don't like that because I know that they're working. That's what they do to everybody. So to me, for me to control the variable, one is like I call them over, and if they try to get too touchy and touch me, I'm like, don't touch me. Just like sit here. Yeah, because I'm trying to like pattern interrupt them from I'm not like your regular customer.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. And then they finally get it, and then they start to behave more like an authentic person around me. Right? They take off their work hat in a way. And they're like, oh yeah, this guy is just not one of those guys. And then I'm the type of guy that I will go to the strip club, and I would take like $1,000 in singles, walk up to the thing. You know, guys usually sit there and they're like giving the money. I would just walk up, throw the money, and walk away. It's just like set the ambiance. Like I'll pay you, but I'm not like I don't need the fake. What's it called? I don't need the fake validation from you, right? And that would actually make the strippers intrigued. So like, who is this guy? So I built like a reputation of the stripper.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I built a reputation as a stripper, right? Yeah, like they talk about me. But do you know me from like my work hat, but we've had some very intimate conversations. And when I speak about my masculinity, like I'm speaking from who I am as a person.
Yeah.
So I carry that energy when I go places, you know? Kind of like how she said that she looks in the mirror and she taps into like her boss energy. When I'm out in the world, I am not really a friendly, funny guy. I'm very serious, and it's like, you guys get to see this side of me, but the world doesn't see this side of me. It's a whole different energy that I show the world. If that makes sense. Yeah. For me to be comfortable and laughing and funny and goofy, that's because I trust the person around me. But the world only sees like a very hardened version of myself.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
She met me in that kind of state. Yeah. So, yeah, the strip clubs, yeah. But that had to stop going because what was happening was naturally I was selecting a few girls, right, and having sexual experiences with them, and the girls were like getting feelings and everything. But I was like, I'm not gonna marry a stripper. So it's like, if I want a real relationship, what am I doing here, right? Because I am bonding with these women, and I'm taking them home and I'm hooking up with them and all this stuff, right? And then now there's a bond because they're human beings. These are human beings. Now there's a bond being created, but I'm like, I'm never gonna marry this person, so where am I gonna go from here? So that's why I stopped going to strip clubs, because I realized like, if I have the power to bond with women, I need to at least bond with women in a place where I could possibly be in a relationship with them. So I stopped going to strip clubs ever since that experience. I was also being completely honest, and I told her I'll tell you the truth. I was also one day I was high as fuck at the strip club, and I was like super energetically in tune, and I was just kind of like observing, because again, I'm not there. I'm not the guy that goes to a strip club and it's like with a stripper the whole time. Like I can literally sit there by myself. I would go alone sometimes, just by myself, and like smoke my hookah, like in a very dead serious face, just like introspective, like almost like solitude, even though I'm in this environment. And one time I'm there and I'm high as fuck, and I'm just like looking around, and I'm like, this is very low vibrational. Like, why am I putting my soul in a low vibrational state intentionally? And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna come here and do this in first.
Then go back again.
And I don't go to strip clubs anymore. And I don't plan on going to, like, she knows. I'll go with her to help her with her business in any capacity, but I won't even give $1. Like, if she wants to go to the strip club, she will have to pay for everything. Because I personally don't believe I don't believe that that's good for humanity. What strip clubs are doing. Yeah. So, my consciousness just like reached a point. Maybe if we're going to like celebrate like a bachelor party or something like that, I would like intentionally one-off, right? Like put myself in that state to like have a good time. But to make it a pattern, like I was doing it, that's what I wanted to remove, the pattern that I was creating. Because I was going a lot. I was going a lot. Yeah. At one point I was also going because I wanted to see her. Yeah.
But I think once he created this idea and really, really got committed to the idea, like, I want a wife, like I want a committed relationship. And he had that moment of realization, probably that day when you were high, like, hey, I'm not gonna meet my wife or the person I want to do life with at the strip club. Then,
Yeah.
you know, that's when you change that action and like, okay, no, I can't come here anymore. This just isn't in alignment with what I'm really, really wanting for a fulfilled life.
Yeah. I would say though, in that same concept, that my wife needs to be like stripper energy. Make sense?
Oh yeah, but for you, yeah.
But for me,
Yeah,
like,
facts, yeah.
so, like I wouldn't want a woman who's like a prude. So I need a woman who's like very sexually awakened, right? And strippers tend to carry that energy, because I've slept with plenty of strippers, where they're very lustful, very awakened, very sexual beings. And I don't know if it's the job that conditions them that way, or if they already have that in them, which is why they even pursue that why they even pursue that opportunity. So strippers were satisfying that part of it, but then when I would rationalize, can I really be in a relationship with this person? I think too many of them are in that black hole. See, because if I would have met a stripper who was like, hey, I'm doing this here, but I'm building my business, this is a stepping stone for me, maybe, possibly. Still, I probably wouldn't have been able to wrap my head around accepting it. But I could at least understand it more, but so many of them are stuck in that black hole where it's just so easy money, Tariq. Like, the money's just so easy.
Yeah, you'll go to work and you'll make anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000. I mean, I've had a night where I made 40,000.
Can you believe
$40,000?
One fucking night, bro. Cash.
That shit is not fair.
I mean, the alternative to it for a man is a drug dealer.
You see, and then there's just certain shit that I'm not willing to put my, like, you know.
Yeah, so, and I don't even think the alternative for men is a drug dealer, because at a strip club, to some degree, you're still safer than a drug dealer.
You still, yeah. Because
A drug dealer is taking way more liability.
You got bouncers in there.
And you gotta move way more product. So you're moving product. You have a drug dealer is more of a business owner. A stripper is more of a solopreneur. A drug dealer has to manage his runners. You're still managing your safe houses. To even make the 40 grand, you're still doing just a lot more liability.
You got to re-up. You got to.
It's a lot more.
That 40 you might not get. You know, you got to be at a higher level to get the 40.
You might not even get the 40. So strippers and solopreneurs. I mean, really, like, men don't really have that luxury of making money that easy. You're welcome to contribute this for me together. So for you, we'll start with CEO Physique, yeah. So, CEO Physique season 5. I can't believe we were already in February, bro. Wow, crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. Halfway through February too, at that.
Halfway for real. CEO Physique. Oh. Season 5. So, I mean, I want to first start off by saying, like, it feels like the story is unwinding itself the way we wanted it to unwind itself.
Yeah.
Even the fact that the relationship component, what you used to with the last episode.